Last election night revealed a lot of things, but one of the things it revealed is how much work we have to do, not politically, but evangelistically. Um, One of the things that surfaced is nationally that there are multiple states where abortion items were on the ballot, and in Colorado, among other states, not only did the pro-choice side win, but won by a landslide, and not only with moderate pro-choice laws, not that any pro-choice law is moderate, in my opinion, but radical, cruel almost pro choice laws. Prop 79 passed in the state of Colorado, and it was pitched as enshrining abortion access into our Constitution. And guys, it always amazes me, though. I should probably get over this amazement because it's so dang consistent. How comfortable the far left is with lying to you. Really, I mean, and you guys who maybe are watching who are really far left, you know what you're doing. I'm not talking about the average Democrat friend of mine. I'm talking about the far leftists because it was so much further reaching than saying, hey, women should have abortion access, which, again, is itself an extreme thing. Okay, if you look in the course of history, no one would have said that's a fundamental right, that you should be able to take the life of a baby in the mother's womb, even by the mother's choice, right? But Prop 79 makes it so that I have to pay for your abortion. Okay, in what universe is this pro-choice? I would not choose to pay for your abortion, but now as a Colorado taxpayer, I'm going to fund your abortion if you want one. And it goes a step further and says that parental permission is not needed for a child to have an abortion. Guys, whenever there's parental rights trumped like that, pay attention. That kind of state overreach is leading to a dystopian nightmare state and a dystopian world, man. It's insane. But let me tell you who really loves Prop 79. Among the abortion problems in the state of Colorado, there's another level of problems in the state of Colorado: sex trafficking. It's a big thing here. You know whose dream Prop 79 is? A sex trafficker. A sex trafficker who can now take a teenager into a clinic and pressure that kid to go in and get an abortion. No need to talk to mom or dad. I mean, come on, what do mom and dad know? And have that kid pressured to add more wounds to her already wounded life to now have an abortion and take the life of that child. But this is the kind of insanity that's winning. And we shouldn't overlook that kind of insanity winning because we have the overall context of a more conservative political party winning. Let me tell you who really needs to win here, guys. And we got to keep our eyes on this goal. If you're a Christian, it's Jesus. Because when I see places go more pro-choice, that's not just saying they're going more one political party or the other. That's saying that more and more people are giving up on the fundamental idea that human life has any inherent value or worth. I had a long conversation once. I was at a Theology on Tap, and my bishop was talking there about life issues. And a guy there started to heckle him, and my wife went up and talked to the guy after the Theology on Tap. I think she wanted to see if I could fight. But we actually had a great conversation, and I explained all the church's teachings about abortion to this guy. And at the end of the conversation, he said, yeah, I just think my mom should have aborted me. And I realized I'm talking to this guy about all the church's teaching about abortion and its inherent internal logic. And here's a person who doesn't even know that his own life has any inherent value or meaning. Guys, that's a kind of battle that we can only win, not when it becomes illegal, but when it becomes unthinkable. And it will only become unthinkable when people discover their value and their worth as human beings in God. And not only their worth, but the worth of the child in their womb, or the worth of the child who they're going to bring into a world where, gosh, the kid's going to struggle. Yeah, and we all do. And we have a Heavenly Father who loves us and has a plan for every single human life, including that kid who might struggle. But when people don't know that, they vote for abortion in the most radical ways, which is really just a vote for despair. So, election night revealed a lot of things. In some ways, it was a repudiation of I think, left-leaning people's woke agendas. And I'm sorry, I hate overusing that word, but really, America went surprisingly red. I'm thinking part of that is the overreach that's been happening around a lot of key left-leaning issues that I don't think the average Democrat even espouses, but the party does. So that's something that maybe they'll take some notes from. I don't really know. I'm not a political guy. That's not why you're watching me right now. But the thing that is really revealed is the life issue to me, and how much we have our work cut out for us, guys. And our work is not political in nature. And our battle isn't against flesh and blood, but against the powers of darkness, proclaiming the message of hope. Love you guys. God bless you. Pray for life.